Rep. Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California, welcoming you to our meditations during the week. And this week and for a while, we'll be meditating on the Ascension, embracing the transformation. And a lot of that knowledge that I'm getting from this, or the information that has inspired me, is from a book by Vidya Frazier called Ascension, Embracing the Transformation. So let me just do a refresher from yesterday. Is I'm just going to do cliff notes here, as I say, is a lot of the energies that are coming down right now. They started way back before even 2012, where there was supposed to be that global shift. And the global shift did happen. That energetic presence is taking place right here and right now. But it doesn't, like, you don't wake up on December, what was it, 21st, and all of a sudden that shift is there. No, it takes time for it to happen. And so these energies that are bombarding us right now are from the fifth dimension and beyond. And the third dimension is our physical body. The fourth dimension is that intuitive, third eye pineal gland opening. And most of us been having this, especially in this time of sequestering. We have more time to listen. We are more aware of who's going to call us, when they're going to call. You can almost pick up the phone and say, hello, blah, blah, because you know who it is. You have that intuitive sense because that is that greater awakening within you. So most of us are already in that fourth dimension experience, including the heightened intuitive senses that we have about so much. So the fifth dimension coming in is also in that evolutionary period, connecting us in greater ways. And there are so many more dimensions in the fifth. There's the sixth, the seventh, it goes on and on into the heaven world. But actually, I think a lot of the shift that we're going through right now is what we're experiencing through COVID and climate change and everything else, is that awakening into something greater than we are. And we are being given the time, I believe, to think deeply and be with our own soul, because we are unique. And in this time that we are awakening to and realizing who we are, that divine spirit within, we're growing more rapidly than ever before, evolving more rapidly than ever before. So in this sharing, I want to know how you're doing in the conversation. Please let me know. Let me know through CSL Pleasant Valley at gmail.com. That's our that's our email. But also you can message me. Sometimes I go back and I forget we have Messenger on Facebook. So you can even send me a message. I'd like to hear from you. So this morning we're going to, of course, center, and we're going to recognize one more time, in this profound and unusual experience outside of us and especially inside of ourselves, that these circumstances have led us to rapidly awaken faster than ever before. So let us first connect. Let us connect. Take those energy wands, see it coming down from the crown chakra all the way to the third eye. Just that beautiful light from the heaven world going down into the third eye, going down into the cheeks, relaxing the jaw. You may even become like slack-jawed. Relaxing the throat chakra. Just relaxing that whole area, the crown, the face, the bacon brow, as I say. Just relaxing relaxing the throat that takes so much energy to form the words that we want to convey from the messages that our thoughts have revealed to us. Coming down across the shoulders. Just relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the upper arms, relaxing the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the fingers, the hands. Feel that energy just flowing right on out as you relax in. And feel that energy not only surrounding your body, They're coming right back up through the fingers, through the hands, the wrists, the arms, the shoulders, and going down the back, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. That energy going down through the hips, all the way down, coming back and wrapping around into our solar plexus, wrapping around into our sacral chakra, but beneath the belly button, opening the heart chakra, which is the beautiful emerald green that sits in the middle of the chest. And I always see the lotus sitting there. For me, there's always someone or a message there for me, or just a beautiful scene. It could be a guide from another time, an angel from the heaven world, just an idea, or just sitting in paradise that is open. And could be a Jesus, could be a Christ of any kind, Krishna, Buddha, Mohammed, Baha'u'llah, whatever makes you feel comfortable in this moment. You are asked to open your eyes and your mind and your heart to the listening of what is being revealed in and through and as you. And so as you go back down into from the heart to the solar, to the sacral, to the root chakra between our legs and wraps around our hips, going down our thighs, relaxing the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the feet and the toes, and going right down into that middle earth. And that's where we anchor, in that middle earth. We tie that. You have someone holding it down there that you would like in that middle earth, or we tie it to a branch, whatever it is. And again, it is important for us to anchor, because we are in this third dimensional body for all of the human experiences to become human beings, not human doings, but to be awakened, aware in this body. That's why we're here, to learn about this world, to learn about the emotional aspects of this world. Boy, is our plate full. We're learning more and more and more, and creating from that information, that oneness, that unification, what I call God. Call it whatever you want, makes you feel comfortable. To me, God is not a person in the sky. It is synonymous with love, and it lies all around us, that energetic presence. And when we use our thoughts and our words impeccably, we create a world that works for everyone. So all of that energy now coming right back up, shooting out of the crown chakra. And we're going to breathe in those breaths. I say God is, which is the unification, the recognition that there's something greater than I am. On the in-breath, and on the out-breath, I am. And then two more. And in this unification, everything I'll be telling you a little bit more about the dimensions coming together for our awakening, and for us to awaken to what is beyond the chaos that is creating and clearing the air for the wonderfulness that is already waiting for us to reveal itself in and through and as us. But I'll be asking you to just figure out where you're at in all of this, in the silence. So I'll be telling you a little bit more about the shift and what it's been like for me these past months. And then I'll end with affirmations, and there'll be a quiet time too. So these past months, the reason I'm sequestered, I can only speak from the I am, because I only know myself, my own soul, is because I am afraid that if I am not sequestered, then I will be subject to COVID. And so what has happened is not a horrible thing at all. It's a wonderful thing. For in these past months, I've awakened during this dramatic time, in this dramatic shift. And in this shift, all of our lives, not just mine, we are experiencing profound and unusual experiences outside and especially inside ourselves. And those experiences could have led us down a dark hole, or they could be leading us to that rapidly awakening, faster than ever before, evolutionary next step of what is mine to do. In these past months, I have become a different person, not different from my soul. I have become different because I am more connected to my soul and my soul purpose. Ever since I can remember, I've been a spiritual seeker. In these past months, gradually, I've become more peaceful, more awake, more compassionate, more authentic, and more free to be. And it wasn't like I woke up on day one of being sequestered and masking and taking care of myself and my bubble and my family. It's been a gradual change, many ways, until this year, where many of us have chosen to spend more time alone. And many times we've used this to learn who we are in that spiritual awakening. And we've spent time in prayer and meditation. So I can honestly say in these last almost 8 months, I feel happier, I'm more centered, I certainly feel more connected with my soul and my soul's purpose, and I'm awakening and becoming more aware. There are many others who are experiencing what I am experiencing. And I call it highly evolved versions of ourselves being rebirthed times. And in this awakening, to this fifth dimension that's crashing in to the fourth and third dimensions, it would only make sense if viewed on an evolutionary scale that the only way it can emerge our world into this new awakened world, probably within each and every one of our lifetimes, would be rapid, much more rapidly than we have ever experienced. And that experience itself that we are in is truly miraculous. But we know that as we are being, it is still taking more time for the transformation to be complete. So I call this awakening that we're on right now a bridge. And it's been prophesied throughout the ages by the sages. You can look this up yourself, that we're entering fully into a golden age of awakened humanity on earth. And the only way that this crash that's happening can evolve into that golden age is following, I believe, those spiritual esoteric teachings. And those teachings verify that about every 26,000 years, as the earth enters into the center of the Milky Way, as it is currently doing. High frequencies of energy through this field into a higher vibration of consciousness is greatly accelerating the rate of our evolution. We are having a humanity shift as our earth is having a shift. As we become more conscious, we become conscious, almost like conscious evolutionaries. And the other term that this class or this meditation is based on is known as the Ascension. And in this period, this force moving through us personally from the fifth and fourth dimensions into the third dimension where we lie, I call the bridge. And that what is happening is that we, like it or not, kicking and screaming or embracing it all and going with the flow, are shifting from one dimension or level of consciousness to a highly more evolved one. And this fifth dimension that we're becoming immersed in is consciously, many of us have been wanting and praying for this probably for many lifetimes. It is where we will finally awaken into full consciousness of who we are and where we live in the absolute knowing of the oneness, of the allness, of the nothingness that exists within us. This state is where we'll be able to live from that state of unconditional compassion, unconditional love, inner peace and joy, in an ongoing freedom from fear, shame, judgment, and separation. And for this to happen, for us to awaken, many of those third dimensional energies of the world are emerging on the world scene for us to shut the door behind them and leave them behind. So I now just want you to sit with what I've just said for a few moments, and I'll end with affirmations. And so in closing, I'm going to be doing affirmations. I am seeing beyond the media. That is revealing violence in different areas, climate change in different areas. I am seeing there is so much good in this world, and I am optimistic. As I stay in the I am, please personalize these words because there is only the one, the one, the one. I am witnessing across the globe people waking up from thousands of years of suppression to no longer accepting these circumstances. I am releasing the things that have enslaved me and all as they crumble all around me, from the religious structures, social, financial, political structures. I am embracing new, fresh energies abounding right here and right now on the ground that I stand, because that ground that I stand is sacred ground. And I am seeing, because I am part of the new creation of societal structures based on values of cooperation, harmony, compassion, kindness, justice, and equality. And as the train comes forth from my phone, we are chugging along here. So I am seeing our younger generation stepping up and out along with me in this breakthrough period. And I am inspired, inspiring, uplifted, and uplifting all of, especially in my heart, in myself. I am awakening to and realizing and growing more rapidly than ever before in my spiritual divinity. I am becoming more awake, more peaceful, and free as I move forward into the territory of consciousness. I remain aware that there has always been of light that continues to show me the way into birthing this new, higher vibrational consciousness that I am now embracing. And I call this good and very good. And so, as we come out of the reverie, feeling our bodies wherever they are, awakening to this awareness, coming fully present, I am knowing you have a blessed day. Namaste. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow for more Ascension, meditations, and information. I love each and every one of you. Each and every one is that divine spark of light. And without your light, we would no longer be here. So keep shining bright. Mwah! See you tomorrow morning.